And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, the second video games, the second commentary. When we last left off, we took Victor Kudo down, so now we're gonna have to talk about some stuff, aren't we, Maya? So, what if this is the voice that I gave Phoenix in this series? I keep coming with like the most annoying voice that I think that I could have possibly given Phoenix, though, would have been the Dr. Hody voice. Could you imagine? Yes! What to do? Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Tribulations. Well, then let's go back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing, too. Alright. Any ideas? So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Zenith. You know, like, what he's like and stuff. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy. I had to beat you so high it'll make you feel like you was smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright, you saying you Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What did you find out? Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonioni. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story, anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? Alright. Frickin' guy. Guy with the loud scream. I love that scream. That was interesting. I wonder, though, like, if... The thing is, the reason why I added the, whatchamacallit, like, oh, you might want to, the text annotation that said, oh, you might want to turn your volume down, because I just imagine, like, not everyone listens with earphones, so I could just imagine someone listening to that episode on their computer, with, like, the speakers up, and, like, maybe at home, and just hearing someone screaming like they're dying. That'd be quite a sight to hear, I imagine. January 7th, Attention Center, Visitor's Room. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her, too! Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Wright and Company? No, we go to the Criminal Affairs Department, I imagine. January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Are we ever gonna get that green thing back? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be his medicine or something. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet!
But my email pit pal 133 late A's and princesses.
Save it for later. I'm turning it off now.
No, they're princesses within that.
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something going on, something big. Well, I wonder if we can lead Z and princesses. That's this chief of police. I would really like to talk to him and hear his story. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Okay, and let's examine this guy again. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost now that the power of his computer has been cut.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write a real letter instead of an email.
What we should actually give him? What should we actually give him? Maybe this. Oh, well, that would be really ridiculous. I haven't used a Raven voice at all.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write her a letter instead of an email.
Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion.
Dear late A's and princesses, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job! Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Only in this universe, though, can you be so useless and still be the chief of police, I imagine. Detention center, let's go to Tribulations. I suppose that's the only place that we can go to now. But I guess we'll have to talk to... I wonder who we're going to talk to. I wonder if we're going to talk to the Addams family character. January 7th, Tribulations. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it. I don't know who this... Hey, that sounds like... Oh, it's Gumshoe. Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? He's obviously playing the lottery. I just hope that he wasn't using those lost tickets, because that would be illegal. Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and having the twin tea set. What can I say? Oh boy. Alright, Mr. Gumshoe. I kind of want to talk about the lunch special first. Let's talk about the tea. This is a nightmare! How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimonies! Why of all days did you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? What do you prefer, crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean. Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean it! I don't ever want to see him again! Something like that. Oh my god, Gumshoe. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. Alright, lunch special. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for $20, I guess I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. I just got it right now. Bad, that's it. It tasted bad. It's kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay $20 though, pal. Maybe you should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Maybe that's why Glen Elk came here. Maybe he had heard about the famous twin tea set. Glen Elk, the victim, huh? Which reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? Alright, the radio, please. So what are you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you can tell little old me, what were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. What have we got here? 1. Okay, this should be easy to break. What the? A cyclock? The lunch special's lobster is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? I wonder if we can try to break that now. I'm gonna try it. Alright, Magatama. I hope it's easy. The radio. Alright, Detective. Wait, why are the... Does, like, the green bar reset every time now? Like, every time you finish a court session or something? Anyway. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal! Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. It's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... We still have the lottery ticket? Victim's lottery ticket. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elk did. It's like you can see right through. I knew that was so easy. Huh? I've cracked him already? That's why I said it was nothing. Oh boy. What the heck? We're not even gonna get recharge for that. The radio. Huh? Oh, okay. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg. When they read those results out on the radio, it really gets your heart pumping. You know they broadcast it live when they're picking their numbers? It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Glen Elg was interested in. I bet that's what Glen Elg... There's no Elg. I bet that's what Glen was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Interesting. Millionaire radio flyer added to the court record. Millionaire radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Okay, so here's the thing. So we do know according to the autopsy report, right? According to the autopsy report, the time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. Now, another thing is that they broadcast the results just after 1:30 p.m. After he heard the results, he died. Okay? Now, if I recall correctly, like the report was called in at 2:25, which would have been nearly a full hour after it happened. And the police showed up 10 minutes later, if I recall correctly, right? So, how do you explain that large time gap? In any case, I think there might be some other useful information that we can present, like potassium cyanide, for example. What do you think about this, Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, pal. I can't discuss anything connected to the case. Hey, I thought you said you were going to help us out. I can't help you out if I don't have any info. Yeah, I suppose the retrial has only just begun. Okay. Okay, victim's prescription bag. We never did find the contents of the bag. It was medicine for Mr. Elg's ruptured eardrum, right? Yeah, we found traces of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure of that much. Alright, millionaire radio flyer. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Okay, so if it happens for 10 minutes, they probably save the millionaire, the really big one, for last. But 500,000 is not million, so I'm assuming that it's the second to last, which means that if assuming that it's 2 minutes per, that would be 1:38. There's still too much of a time gap there. Anyway, apparently everyone's listening to the show now. That's because everyone wants money. They say that the victim, Glen Elg, was really into gambling. Yep, you can't be gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. What? Are you? Huh? We were playing for money? Of course. So you better pay up. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. Oh, come on, that is a bunch of baloney. Alright, coffee cup. Okay, nothing to say about this. Alrighty then. Victim's lottery ticket? Okay, a one-way ticket to happiness, huh? Glen Elg died because of this ticket. Yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too. Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper. Yeah, he's got a real soft spot for her, and it obviously hurts when you hit it. Alright, apron. That's the apron Maggie was wearing! Yeah, it is still, and it still smells like her too. Does this mean Maggie smells like ketchup? That is a good question, actually. Potassium cyanide. Okay, nothing to say about this, huh? Alright, pal. I'm pretty sure that we already presented that too, huh? Okay, where's the victim's testimony? Nope, nothing to say about that. We're gonna present everything, because you never know, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. Glenn's autopsy report. Nope, nothing to say about that either, huh? We're only gonna present, okay, Trabian floor plans. Nope, nothing to say about that either. Okay. Alright, crime photo. Nope, nothing to say about that either. Alrighty then. Well, I think when we presented everything else, so I don't think we got any new profiles. So, alright. We'll talk to you later, Gumshoe. Let's go ahead and go to the Vitamins Kitchen first. January 7th, Trabian Kitchen. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh, it's the Addams Family girl.
I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturalmente. I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
Oh, okay, so she's not as sweet and innocent as she looks. She's got to be some type of debt collector or something. I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
No, stop it, I beg you.
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh no, you do not have to worry. You know you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye, for now.
Well, that isn't creepy. I have la shivers! I must rub some of my oil over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There, oh oui, that feels good. Oh la la, excusez-moi, mon Dieu. My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need the la oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using?
Alright, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say about everything? Trabian, you don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur, but perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? Now I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps there's the name of the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is tray. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But I think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays, huh?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
But this little restaurant is my life, it is everything to me. I owe the visit to la finale and no one will take it from me.
The woman just now. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes, sorry.
So, who was she? She looks so polite and graceful.
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturalmente, I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having.
You think so? Well, then let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens.
The only piece of evidence that we present is debt collection, I imagine. So, what we are going to do is present the crime check.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
My blancheur, if I do not owe them that money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Oh, help with the murder, I imagine. Please, what did you agree to help him with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with la salle garnish.
Ew, I hope he doesn't mean that it'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Okay, now we can talk. The woman just now. The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt, it is la sign of la bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more of a sign of a lot bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here, this scary woman, she is from la loan office.
The loan office, huh? I really feel like that's not where she actually came from in the Japanese version, but we'll just call it the loan office. You know, the bindia, this. What was I talking about again? The loan office, huh? We'll just call her the bindia, if you will. Well, that's what we'll call her.
She is from la loan office.
Loan office. Okay, I guess I should probably explain that. Bindi in Japanese is means it means hand or like useful, and then the ya is like basically like if you ever watch like I got that from Gangsta. Bindia is like it's like a handyman, if you will, but not the type of handyman that you normally think of. Anyway, I totally just got man. In any case, whatever the case may be, that's your random Japanese word for the day. Bindia. Bin. Well, actually, it's D as in R-I, yeah. But, you know, in Japanese, when you have an R after an N sound, you're supposed to pronounce it like a soft D. So, bindia. Anyway, loan office, is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, Denda Linda it is called.
Catchy name, just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. I get $15. So, Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from. So, Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they got anything to do with this case. Tenderlender.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me a lot of money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that they tell me.
Who is he?
La Tiger.
Oh, that. I wonder who the tiger is, huh? It couldn't be Mr. Sheen-Eve, huh? The one with the frickin', You know, one thing I noticed was actually, one thing, like, he would, he had this animation where he would open up his shirt and show up his chest. I'm not quite sure, in the Japanese version, did he actually have, like, tattoos on him? Because, like, you know, like, Yakuza, they have, like, tattoos all over them, right? So, like, he was showing off his tattoos, but they removed it, but maybe they removed it or something? But, like, they still have the animation of him, like, showing up his chest. Makes me wonder. Anyway, the tiger!
Oui, he is the manager of the Tenderlender, a terrifying man, a big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noises the battered old scooter rides, I start to cry.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. There is a man of presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tenderlender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and move. That was quite a bit of interesting information. Did we get a profile for the lady? I don't think that we did. Because we have to learn her name first, right? Yeah, you have to learn. Usually, I believe you have to learn their name first before you're given a profile for them. Vitamin Square. January 7th, Vitamin Square. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds? I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be... The scooter's there. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway, at least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. If we examine this again, is he going to show up? Let's see. Hey, check this out! I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you, otherwise you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine a tiger loose in the city! Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick lost in a vast urban jungle. I'm not gonna lie, that tiger word kind of startled me a little bit. Huh? Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Okay, let's go to move. To Tender Linder. Okay, we got a typical is that a shogi piece in the background? The graphics are so low res that I can't make out the kanji for it, but I'm if I can't make out the kanji for it. It's kind of like bleh, a little bit, but it's probably, I'm going to assume the gold general, I imagine. Wait, what does the gold kanji look like? Yeah, probably. Anyway, January 7th, Tender Linder. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Oh, Goda must be here. Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick! Let's get out of here! Now she wants to get out of here. Get me out of here! Should we start the investigation now? We probably don't want to start off the next one just examining a bunch of next episode examining a bunch of stuff. Examine. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that! What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back in Tribulations, Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Okay, it looks like the desk is for everything, huh? I was thinking, okay. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud it's a wonder you can hear it. How is the desk loud? The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? That's Maya. Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it. Oh? Is there poison in there or something? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee! It was laced with something. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger? Okay, shut up. It's a demo CD. The artist name has been handwritten on the disc and pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. MC Bomber added to the court record. Okay. Let's examine. Let's see. The round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Huh. I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing. This is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Now that I'm an expert in everything, I'm more of a reverse C person, you know. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Ooh. Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under there. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! The car's registered too. The Cadaverneri. Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Repair bill added to the court record. Anyway, whatever the case would be, let's look at this. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must be something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That... That's Tenderlinder's goading principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ugh. Alrighty then. I think that's... What is this? Is this all the same hitbox? It looks like it is. There's a punching bag. Alright, that's about it. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Yes, please. Saving, do not turn power off. And with that, I suppose that we'll end things off here. So, that was quite an interesting little session we had there today. Taking down Victor Kudo, learning about the Yakuza, or excuse me, Tenderlinder, and yeah. I don't know what to talk about right now. Anyway, whatever the case may be, it's time to end things off here. So, if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the Elven Brotherhood today. Also, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!